go ahead and press record on our blab today and get started. So again, my name is Mr. Beatles. I am the Mr. Wealthy, Healthy, Happy. I am the founder of the Wealthy, Healthy, Happy Network. That's wealthyhealthyhappy.net. And I'm also a financial planner for a very large company. And I'm also a small business developer and direct sales professional as well. So today I was doing a little study, and I specifically in the direct sales arena. I work for an anti-aging company, and I'm building my practice there. And what I was looking at is the 10 core commitments. And I'm not sure if you know this guy named Jeff Olson, but Jeff Olson is an ultra successful entrepreneur. He started off with a few different companies, one being prepaid legal. What's going on, Doc? How you doing? What's happening? Today we are talking about the 10 core commitments, or the power of the 10 core commitments. And again, my name is Mr. Beatles, and I'm a small business developer for the Wealthy, Healthy, Happy Network. That's wealthyhealthyhappy.net. And every morning at 7 o'clock, we get on and we talk about Earl Nightingale's The Strangest Secret over this last 30 days, right? So we're in day 12, and I was doing a little studying today, and I know for me, I wanted to get a little more activity on the in the blog space. And so the 10 core commitments is what I've been studying, because I am creating an additional stream of income. So Jeff Olson, he has this amazing book called The Slight Edge. And in The Slight Edge, he talks about the 10 core commitments. And he talks about how to grow your business over time. And as I was listening to the audio, I then went to the PDF and really started to digest what he was saying. He took Nerium from a $100 million business to a $1 billion business in sales in like 4 years. I mean, extremely incredible business, but it was more so about culture. And so the 10 core commitments that the business embodies and that he shares with the entrepreneurs that come on is simply about that. It's about delivering happiness. And he finds that when you are a happy person, when you are vibrating on a high level, then all of the other good stuff around you just seems to gravitate towards you, because you are now aware of those opportunities. And the challenge for a lot of entrepreneurs, especially young entrepreneurs, 5 years or less, is that they have a very difficult time reminding themselves of why they are in the business, and then understanding that, you have to fall in love with your business every single day. You have to fall in love with the why you got started every single day. And when you have a hard time doing that, then guess what happens? You got to go back to it. You got to decide, you have to determine whether your why is big enough, or if you're serving the right market. A lot of times we're trying to love on people that don't love us back, right? That's a hard thing to do. And so we have to find that why. And so the 10 core commitments is that opportunity. The 10 core commitments is that why. So Doc, tell me where you're from. Right on. I have to do a little training with new reps, but we'll be back. Okay, no problem. Be back. The 10 core commitments. And fantastic. Look forward to the blab. Look, I do have it recorded, so I will be sharing that with you all, and that will also be on the wealthyhealthyhappy.net. Brenda, what's going on? How you doing? Welcome to the blab. Let me check you out. You are a healthcare provider, network marketer with TLC, ready for a total life change. Follow me. All right, Brenda, if you are available, join the blab. If you're available, join the blab. You're a network marketer, and so am I. I'm in the direct sales industry as well, creating my additional stream of income. And I'm also a financial planner and small business developer as well. So today, really what we're talking about is the 10 core commitments. And I think these 10 core commitments, especially for network marketers, would really, really help. And so let's get started. Now I'll talk a little bit more about it. All right. So again, as I was stating, that the 10 core commitments was developed and designed by Jeff Olson. Jeff Olson, he also wrote The Slight Edge. And the Slight Edge has sold millions and millions of copies. They have also republished the book for teens as well. So it's like The Slight Edge for teens. And it's building best business practices for young entrepreneurs. And so he talks about the 10 core commitments. And the first of the 10 core commitments, and again, if you're a business owner and you're not necessarily in direct sales, but you're in the service industry, you can find ways to make adjustments to the 10 core commitments so that they fit you. All right, does that make sense? All right, cool. All right, so the first 10 core commitment is to your training. Your training, whatever that training is for you, that is the first thing that you have to master, is the training. Right? In order for you to properly serve, in order for you to properly share your product or service, the first thing you have to do is you have to master the training. And many small business owners, entrepreneurs, we make the mistake of bypassing some of the important parts of the training. And the training is your immersion into the system. So I don't know about you, but I've been too smart for my good, and in some businesses or in some companies that I've worked for, I've been too smart for my good and not really took the opportunity to really dive into the system, the training of the system. And the system is what allows you the leverage you need in order to become a strong business owner, right? So the first thing you want to do is you want to figure out how to train properly so that you can take advantage of of that system. Hey, what's going on? Are you back? Are you back? Are you jumping in the hot seat? Are you gonna blab with me today, Brenda? Brenda, where are you from? All right, so again, the training is going to allow you to get into the system. The system is for the leverage of your business, the leverage of your opportunity, right? So the second thing, what's going on? Welcome back, ERG. I hope that headache has gotten much better, man. Hope that it has. All right, definitely join the hot seat if you can. I missed you this morning, man. So after we've immersed ourselves into the training, now we have an opportunity to leverage ourselves by now doing the activity. So the second piece of developing your business is you have to get into activity mode. And activity mode is going to create a market for you. But if nobody ever knows that your business is actually open for business, then it's very difficult for you to then make the sale. So, all right, so for Brenda, let's just say you are, you're in the healthcare industry, right? All right, so Brenda's in the healthcare industry, but she's also a network marketing professional and guru as well. Works for you are building your business with TLC. Now, Brenda, how many times a day are you sharing the TLC opportunity? I'll wait. See what you got. All right, so while I'm waiting for you to to provide that answer. Now, if you do a total, this is 10 core commitments now. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that this is all you do, but you have to at least do 2 exposures a day. You got to at least tell 2 people that you are open for business if you are a direct sales entrepreneur. And why is that important? Again, that gets you into activity mode. It also allows you to go back to it allows you to reconnect back to the training that we talked about in step number 1, right? So the training gives you the message. It also gives you the tools, and it gives you a system. Oh, yeah. So, right. So this is perfect, right? So it gives you the tools for you to do what you're supposed to be doing best, and that's sharing the products and the services, right? So Branda says that, all right, well, I haven't been out there exposing my people to the market lately. Well, guess what, Branda? Blab is a wonderful opportunity for you to be able to do that for the comfort of your own home from wherever you are. And that's what I'm loving about the network, the internet these days, is that it gives you an opportunity to share what you do best. So 2 exposures a day. Now, 2 exposures a day doesn't seem like much, right? But if you do 2 exposures a day, 5 times a week, what does that turn into? That turns into 10 exposures a week. Now, we multiply that 10 exposures a week by 4 weeks. Branda, what do we have? We got a lot of people that we have talked to about our business, right? Today is my first day on here, just learning. Okay, awesome. So welcome to the party. Hey, guess what? Come back tomorrow morning if you can at 7 a.m. every morning. Dr. ERG, Evan Jefferson, he is right to the other side of you right there. Make sure that you connect with him because he is also a business coach as well. And he has a fantastic service called Future by Design, where we help people to map out the next 5 years of their life. So that's Eastern Standard Time. So we'd love to have you back. And then I'm gonna type in right here, wealthy, healthy, happy.net, wealthyhealthyhappy.net. That's where you can also go and get connected to us as well. And so if you needed to go back and take a look at the replay or some of the blogs, you could actually do that as well on our website. There are some links that aren't functional yet, and I am working diligently to make those functional. But our landing page, our homepage, and our blog space is 100% functional. So we're excited about that. Now, back to number 2, right? So we're talking about exposures right now, Branda. So getting into activity mode is the lifeblood of your business because, like we say at the office, if you are prospecting, nothing matters. But if you're not prospecting, nothing matters, right? So we have to work to get into activity mode, and by doing 2 exposures every single day, telling somebody about your product or service and why it is so great and how they can take advantage of it is going to be to your benefit. It is going to exponentially grow your business over time. Now, because you are in the network marketing space, network marketing is all about leverage, right? Absolutely. It's all about leverage. And so not only are you doing your 2 exposures a day, 10 exposures a week, 40 exposures a month, but let's say you had 3 other people that were doing that same type of activity. If you can connect them to the training that allows them to understand the power of leverage and then got them into activity mode, how soon could you retire from the healthcare industry? Pretty fast. Absolutely. Pretty fast. What's going on, Paul Wicker? We are talking today about the 10 core commitments and business, successful business practices. Thank you so much for joining. Let's see. So we are on step number 2, talking about the success of getting into activity mode. You are the product guy. Do you want to join the hot seat? Come on in. Join the hot seat and let's talk about some successful business practices. And because you're the product guy, I think this might be a perfect opportunity for us to connect the 10 core commitments and maybe some of the products or services that you are currently creating. But all right, so get into activity mode is number 2. Number 3 is you have to create some excitement around your product and service. And so in our line of business, what we do is we do a lot of parties, right? So we do parties with a purpose. Parties with a purpose, right? So you get a lot of people. Once you have done your 2 exposures, once you've done your 2 exposures a day, you get those 2 exposures, which become 10 in a week or 40 in a month. And you get those people excited about, the opportunity to either get involved with your product and service as a customer and or get involved with your business and work to create that additional stream of income. So we have these parties, and we call them brand parties. These brand parties, we do cheese and wine, and again, we just build a community of people that are like-minded and are looking to do some of the same things. And I think that everyone that is gravitating probably in your circle are pretty much looking for the same things as well. And that is how to leverage their time and energy to create the lifestyle that they truly desire. So in doing that, there's a bunch of different ways that you can that you can do it. The challenge I find is just finding the right community of people to work with you, because success really is about cooperation and collaboration, right? If you find the right group of people that can cooperate, right? Work together, that can cooperate together, support each other, and do the work. You know what I mean? That's the challenge as well, is that you have to find the right community, but then everybody has to do the work. Everybody has to do the 10 core commitments. Everybody has to do 2 exposures a day in order to be successful. And so we create this community. We have parties all over the country, and we get people excited about what it is that we are doing in our business, and it is becoming a hugely successful organization that we have. All right, so now that we've had the parties, the next thing that we want to do is we want to attend the weekly training. And so it's not good to just do step number 1, which was to do the initial training. Now you have the continuing education. The continuing education is so important. Why is the continuing education so important? That's a great question, right? It keeps your fire going. You know, it keeps the fire going. It keeps you passionate about the business. It reminds you of the reason why you got there in the first place. See, a lot of times in a business that you are working by yourself, it's difficult for you to sometimes keep going, right? That's the problem you're having right now, is building the team. What business am I in? I'm glad you asked. I am in Nerium. Nerium is the anti-aging business. And we did $1 billion in 4 years. $1 billion in 4 years. You can look this up. I mean, it's Googleable. An extremely profitable company. We have a extremely successful organization. The team that I'm on is the $1 million team, and we're doing awesome. I mean, we have NFL players like Ray Lewis. You might know Ray Lewis. And the likes of a bunch of other ones, right? But no name dropping right now. If you're interested, what I can do is I can send you a link, right? And then we can talk a little bit more about it. So, but that's what this thing is about, though. You know, it's a lot of times it's not about the product or the service, but more so about the team or the community that you're involved with. And again, it's about the cooperation. It's about making that connection with people that are on the same path and are willing to do what it takes in order to live the life that nobody else is doing right now. So it takes a little sacrifice. And so again, I'm excited that you're on this call, and we're sharing that I'm able to share this opportunity, because I mean, it's real. The next thing is now we have we've gone through the training, check. We have now committed to the 2 exposures a day, check. Now we've done the parties, check, right? We've gotten people to come to our parties. That's called leverage, right? And so now you're able to expose more people at the same time. And then you're also able to have experts at your parties that can get questions answered, because, you know, you might be new to the business, you might not be that good with public speaking, and you might not have had a level of success that you feel is you're comfortable with, right? But all of that stuff is okay. Welcome, Kevin. What's going on? Welcome to the party. We're talking about the 10 core commitments and building successful business habits. And again, my name is Anthony Beatles. I am a small business coach, a financial planner, a registered securities rep, and then also the founder of wealthyhealthyhappy.net. So we're talking today about point number five. Point number five is go to the trainings, go to the weekly trainings, because the weekly training is what's going to keep you connected to your business. Weekly training keeps you connected to the success. Sometimes you might not have achieved the goal that you desire to achieve for that week, but when you go to the weekly training, they may be able. What we'll be able to do is we'll be able to figure out where you went wrong and how you can improve on that activity. And it might be one of the 10 core commitments that you missed for the week that we need to sharpen up on, right? So again, that's where the community support comes into play. The six of the 10 core commitments is, FYI, your website's not loading for me. I gotta jump. Good info. See you in the future. Hey, I appreciate it, Wicker. Thank you so much for joining in. Sorry that the website was slow. And again, it was wealthyhealthyhappy.net. That's www.wealthyhealthyhappy.net. All right. So after we have gone to the training, we did the 10 core commitments. I mean, we've done the 2 a day. We've done the party. Now we're doing the weekly trainings. Now there is a bigger training to go to. Right, and again, it's just opportunities for you to plug in to what's important, and that's staying in front of your business. And let me get to the reference so I stay on track. All right. So number 5 was the weekly training. Number 6 is attend the regional training. Now, the regional training gets you a little more connected to the business. It gives you a bigger picture as to what's going on. And then if you are, depending on where you are in the country or in the world, it also gives you an opportunity to connect to some of the leaders that you may hear on the calls or on the weekly trainings. And now you get to put a face and the name together and actually make the connection real by shaking somebody's hand, giving them a big hug, or buying them a drink, right? And so that becomes important. The number 7 is attend the major corporate conventions. The major corporate conventions happen all across the world, and they happen all across the world. And this gives you like what's getting ready to happen next at Nerium. I just told you that we reached $1 billion in sales in 4 years, fastest growing company in the world. And it was amazing the way that it is happening. And so, again, that really is just being a part of the culture. Now, number 8 is a big one. Number 8 is a big one, Brenda. Number 8 is personal development. Now, personal development is about developing yourself so that you become the most attractive person that you can be. And not just attractive on the outside, but like attractive on the inside. The inside attractiveness is much more attractive than the outside attractiveness. You ever seen a beautiful person, but they just had a horrible attitude, right? A lot, right? So connection is going in and out. Oh, no. All right, so Brandon, this is what I'm going to do. I want to make sure that I get you connected. Send me your email address, and I will link you. And you and we can talk a little bit more about this business opportunity if the connection drops. All right. But I definitely want to get you connected to what's going on and be able to stay in touch with you as well. So I did follow you on Twitter, so I will be able to IM you as well. All right. So number 8 is personal development. And with personal development, it's as simple as reading 10 pages a day. 10 pages a day. Could you read 10 pages a day? Absolutely. And what type of person would you be if you read 10 pages a day? At Outlook. Hold on, I'm gonna send this to you right quick. I'm gonna send you my email. Look.com. What type of person would you be if you read 10 pages a day? 10 pages a day turns into 5 days a week. 10 pages a day. Well, 30 days. In 30 days. We got to read like every day. It's just 10 pages, right? So 10 pages a day times 30 days is 300 pages. 300 pages times 12 is 3,600 pages. It's a lot of pages. That's like 12 to 15 books. Most people, after they graduate high school, never read another book again from cover to cover. Did you know that? Right? So that automatically puts you in a totally, totally different category when you decide that I'm going to personally develop myself and I'm going to read 10 pages a day. That's a commitment, right? But 10 pages a day, it completely changes your attitude. It completely changes your philosophy. And your philosophy develops the attitude. And when you have a good philosophy, a good sound philosophy, and it inspires the great attitude, guess what then happens? Your attitude creates the lifestyle. The lifestyle creates the success that you have in your business. And so it's very, very important that we do the personal development, because that is what makes you better. And people are drawn to you and your inner success. Does that make sense? All right. So because we are running out of time, I want to wrap it up with the last two of the core commitments. All right. And so we talked about number 8. And number 8 was being personally developed. Number 9 is you have to find a workout partner. Again, we talked a little bit earlier about culture and community, and it's extremely, extremely important that we find somebody that we can connect to. Right? It's like going to the gym every morning. If you set your goal to work out every morning at 5 or 5:30 in the morning, and it's now Wednesday, and you just did chest and you did arms, and now Wednesday you got to do 1 hour of cardio. Do you feel like doing it? And if you had a workout partner, would you stay committed to it? Probably so. But what if you didn't have the workout partner? If you didn't have the workout partner, it'd be so easy for you to quit, right? Especially if it was cold outside, or it was raining, or it was wet, or you were hungry, or whatever. Whatever that excuse is that we give ourselves. If we didn't have a workout partner, life is much more challenging. And so the 9th core commitment is that find somebody that can help you to stay accountable to your why. In helping you to stay accountable to your why, guess what? 10 core commitment, the 10th of those core commitments is be in your business 1 year from now. Could you do that? Be in your business 1 year from now. I don't care how hard it gets. I don't care how challenging the road may seem. I don't care how many times you got to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, how many times you've read 10 pages a day, how many 2 exposures you've done. Be in your business 1 year from now, not 60 days, not 45 days, not 67 days, but 45 days from now. Look, Brandon, this is what I want you to do, Brandon. I want us to get connected right now, and I will be your workout partner. If you can make that commitment, I'll be your workout partner. How does that sound? You made the effort to jump on the call. I want to make the commitment to you and say, all right, well, let's be workout partners. We can talk a little bit more about TLC. I can show you I can share some of the things that we're doing in my business as well, and then we can figure out how to make this thing work and make some money together. Again, this is what this whole thing is about, right? This is the exposure that I'm talking about. So, Brandon, what I would like for you to do is just connect with me quickly. So I sent you my email address. If you want to inbox me there, that'd be fantastic. It is now 12:58. We have talked about our 10 core commitments, so I want to quickly just go over those again. All right, so the first of the 10 core commitments is complete your training. Identify what that training is for you, and then go after it. And understand that the training that you are receiving is for you to be able to exploit and leverage to make your job easier. All right, the second thing you want to do is you want to make sure that at least 2 times a day, you are telling somebody about your entrepreneurial business. That creates an exponential growth over time. And then as you build your team and everybody is committed to the 2, there's nothing that you guys can't do together. Third thing is you want to circulate. You want to have something that you can continue to revolve around your business. And so Maybe that is if you're selling pins or coffee cups or whatever. People have to know that you have a real product or service, and you got to be able to give this stuff away. So find something that you can give away for free and be able to do that and do it often, right? The fourth thing is you want to attend a party. Make sure that you attend the parties, because who doesn't like a party, right? So party with a purpose. Next thing is stay connected to your training. Sixth thing is go to the bigger trainings. Go to those regional trainings. If you have regional trainings, make sure that you go there, right? That's where people are excited, and that's where you see the bigger picture, and you know that you're not in this thing alone. Seventh is go to the corporate training. That's the bigger training. That's where they give you the vision for what's happening next, and it's very important that you stay connected to the vision, because that is what's going to continue to drive you and grow your team. Number 8, personal development, 10 pages a day. Who can't read 10 pages a day, right? Leaders are readers, and the more people read, the more you read, the more successful you become. Change your philosophy by reading 10 pages a day. Number 9 is find your workout partner. It's very difficult for you to grow if on rep number 7, you quit because you didn't have somebody spotting you, right? So find you a workout partner like me and Branda are getting ready to do. Branda and I, we're getting ready to be workout partners. So find your workout partner and then be here 1 year from now. All right, did you get that? All right, fantastic. This is Beatles. We are wealthy, healthy, and happy. It is now 1 o'clock. Make sure that you tune into our blab tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. in the morning with me, myself, and Evan Jefferson from ERG Enterprises as we go through Earl Nightingale's The Strangest Secret. This is, again, me, your small business developer, Mr. Beatles, Mr. Wealthy, Healthy, Happy, and your direct sales consultant, and we are out.